Welcome to my tour of this amazing village called I. This is our epic kingdom, and currently, as you can see, we're standing right inside the downtown building. This is called the I downtown building. This is the library section where people just read books. It's very calm, nothing too crowded. This is the place where people roast people. For example, you could roast a villager's spawn egg here, stuff like that. And if you continue to go down, I'm lost here, but it's fine. It's more of a chaos. Um, uh, well, actually, sorry. This is this is actually the real place where you kind of like do stuff. Put in, just craft stuff here, use the anvil and smelt stuff. Very normal. And continuing down, here we have our most crowded spot where people just like try to take jobs here. It's very crowded. As you can see, it's just an hurricane here. But yeah, so you just took a tour of my amazing how should I say it? My amazing downtown building, and it's pretty fun. Like, just look at this castle from a front view. It's just amazing. Like, there's nothing you could say. So the probably the thing that catches your eye is this thing. This is called the outpost section. So let me turn this effect to night so you could understand why. Sorry for my lag. But this is the place where people defend stuff. Like, this is the place where if this place falls, this whole country basically falls. Why? Because this place, it's guarding a village, it's on a mountain, and it's very important to guard this place with every curiosity that you have. And this place also guards this next place, where as you can see here, it's also pretty cool. It's actually a temple, and how this temple started was basically one day, our villagers, they just built this random structure for no reason, and then one day in a very, very rainy day, for some reason, it was also raining in the desert. Thunder struck this strange obsidian cube, and wham! It was lit up in purple. Oh my gosh, this is just amazing. And so nowadays, people worship it as a true god. And it is a god. You know why? Because it's God. So that's why it was called the Seven Wonders of the World. Now, continuing with our tour, of course, if you only have outposts, you need a wall, man. Because if you don't have a wall, why do you have to attack this place? Can't you just attack it from here? That's why we have a wall to defend our country. And this wall basically protects the country with everything it has. It has dispensers, traps, even TNT cannons. Why not? I just show you one of my greatest inventions that this village had created. This was when the Mongol Empire invaded Egypt and created gunpowder. And Egypt was and basically our country was the first to understand how to use gunpowder. And bang! That TNT just went flying. Amazing. Oh no, run, villager. Okay. Anyways, let me just leave him to rot there. Yeah, this is our wall. Now, the other thing that you might have noticed is this strange place. This is called the Royal Palace. This is where people just go. This is the place where the king lives. It's very, very comfy. For example, if you press this, poison arrows start firing outside. It's very cool. And these are his servants. Take that, and there's an iron golem protecting it. And inside we have the Kingdom Palace. And here is the king. Wow. How amazing. The king basically controls the whole palace. However, this kingdom is also always in civil war because everyone wants to kill the king and become king, and that cycle just repeats. But however, this country is mainly united. Only because the king is a bit unresting, that doesn't mean that the country is a sucker punch. So this king's palace is very, very strongly guided. Now, the next important thing that you must have to look is this river. So this river was basically the start of our amazing country, the I. As you can see, that's our national flag, I. And basically, this river basically gives us food that we need, and basically stuff like that. So it's very, very important. Next, we have also a mainly important thing, which is called the gold mine. Why do we have an ink sac? I do not know why. You know what? Let me just take that. Give me that. What? Sorry for that pause. Basically, this gold mine, it's also part of our country's economy, because without gold, then we have no gold to trade with, and our country is in doomsday. However, there aren't much people here because enemies spawn a lot and pillagers also spawn here, and it's very, very scary. However, it is also very crucial to our country's survival. And look at this! Two friends just staring at each other. How friendly! Look, see? It's just so friendly. Oh my gosh. Here, take this. See, they're not even attacking each other. They're just good friends. Wait. What are you doing? Okay, bye. Have a nice day. To continue with our journey, our epic journey, let me first escape this stronghold of our mind. Ah, darn it, I fell. Sorry for that. Oh my gosh. Sorries. We're going to continue upwards, and now we see that we have an amazing structure. Sorry for my FPSs, stuff like that. Now we can see the main city. So first of all, the reason why this river is important, because it should be common sense, but if you don't know, here is the reason. Here we have the farming area, where our good, hard-working farmers farm, stuff like that. It's very, very important for them to farm, stuff like that. So, in case of a siege, we still have food to eat. And it's a surplus of food to eat, so it's pretty good, yeah. Now, moving on to here, as you can see, these are some strange white tents. You know what? These tents are just basically tents for people who are homeless, stuff like that. It's pretty comfy with 2 chests and an anvil to work on if you're bored. And we also have some campfires here. This is when we're about to attack another country. We set our armies here, and we could roast them the campfire eating pig, I guess, something like that, like Technoblade or something. Same thing here, and that is our beggar area. Now, the next area you have to know is the downtown area. The downtown area is just literally overpopulated. Like, as you can see, our building, it was just literally a disaster. There's also some small watchtowers here. So just in case if that thing fell, we would still have a very small a line of walls, and a small river that could defend us. But most of all, this is a very crowded place. Now moving on to our last place of our tour. This is called the Central Plaza. Yes, I know there's the downtown area, the Central Plaza. However, this Central Plaza, it's full of people who are rich. They have homes, they have livestock, even the sheep, they're happy. Oops. And yeah. And there's also iron golems to protect our country. Iron golems are just villagers who just like have iron armor, so we could defend the village. And it's super cool. We also have a small coastline fence here. And the last thing of the tour that I have to say is called the Golden Road. The Golden Road is basically our trophies from our defeated enemies, where basically this Golden Road just kind of like circles around our village. For example, it encircles our compass, it encircles our canals, it encircles our Central Plaza, it also encircles our downtown area, and don't forget it also, oh my gosh, why is there a skeleton here? It also connects a lot of like other places like this place, which is a very important connector to the defending connector. And finally,